You can see this in law. You can see this even when we're talking about food, when we're talking about the monetary policy. Man is going to flip things 180 degrees opposite of what nature is. So let me give you an example. As a matter of fact, I'm going to pull up the hierarchy of laws. And this will give you an understanding of what I mean when I say man flips things to be 180 degrees from what nature says. Here is the hierarchy of laws, all right? Now, what you'll see here is you'll see the universal laws, natural laws. Thank you, Sylvia. Thank you so much for that. Sylvia says, great teachings, which makes this very interesting. Thank you for the work you put into this for us. Thank you so much for just listening, Sylvia. That means the world to me. So we've got universal laws. This is the hierarchy of laws chart as UNA posted. Now we've got universal laws, natural laws, laws of maxim, sovereign, which would be you when you recognize that as yourself, contract law, treaties, constitution, and then federal codes. Now, then we have corporation. Corporation is under federal codes because all of these corporations are governed by federal codes. Now, everything under corporation is going to be considered the fictitious world created by man for the purpose of controlling you. Now, in this fictitious world, what man is going to do is try to get you to sign away your God-given rights. Pay attention, people in the back of the room. When you go and sign contracts with these corporations, their purpose is to get you to sign away your God-given rights. So once you're underneath that corporation and you claim to be a citizen, which makes you a slave of that corporation, then what you have done is said you don't have God-given rights anymore. You just have privileges given to you by that corporation, i.e. a driver's license, i.e. a marriage license. Any kind of license is where you're getting it from the corporation. That's not coming from God. Now, also underneath the corporation, what they do is get you to believe in the term scarcity. Scarce. When we know natural laws, we understand that we live in abundance. That's what nature says. You live in abundance. You plant a seed, you're going to get many back. We live in abundance. But man down here under corporation has told you, no, it's scarce. We only have so much. But that's not what nature says. That's not what God says. That's not what even universal law says. So when you are stuck under what man says and these so-called laws, by the way, man down here at corporation, they can't even create laws. You know what they create? Codes, statutes, and ordinances. That is not a law. But what those codes, statutes, and ordinances are set up for is for you to give away your God-given rights once again. But when you standing under God, you are in abundance. Because there's nothing that you can ask the universe for that the universe cannot provide to you. But when you under man, man is going to tell you, ooh, you better come over here and get these medications and you're going to die. You don't have this kind of food and you got to have this and this and this. And you got to pay us for that. Well, if you're standing under man, then man is going to keep telling you, oh, it's scarce and you need me. You need me to provide for you because if without me, you're going to die. That's how man switches everything 180 degrees to where you believe in him and you forget about mama, the universe, source. All right, I hope this is clear. If you want to see more about that topic, click this link below.